Do you give him the MVP if they don't win the division?
Is that
fair criteria? Yeah, I mean,
how far factored into that does that play versus actual just individual
'cause
stats?
for me, I think even if they don't win the division, I think you still give it to Lamar.
Well, what's the award? Most valuable player.
Exactly.
So are we talking about the outcome of the I mean, I guess you could then say if we're going off most valuable player, then Burrow needs to be in this conversation too.
Yeah, trust me, you know how I feel about that.
Right? So
Yeah.
it just goes to the standpoint of, are we basing this award off of the sole individual player for the actual acronym of the name, MVP, most valuable player, or are we saying, well, the team was 12-5 or 10-7, they didn't win the division, so that's going to factor in. That means he doesn't get the MVP. I just don't know. I don't know what the criteria is of what they're looking for, but in my eyes, it's MVP. And I remember last year we had this conversation with Tyreek Hill.
Yeah,
Like-
and CMC.
Where would the Dolphins have been last year without Tyreek Hill?
And CMC. And something that's funny, too, because looking back on it, obviously, like, nothing changes, but, like, using, like, it's so crazy because it's hard for me not to think that CMC should have won MVP last year. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. But, like, fuck, bro. I don't want to punish Lamar for that.
But then
'Cause I
you
think-
say you could put that on Saquon Barkley then.
Absolutely. But it's a little different because I think CMC was way more to that team than what Saquon was. Like, I think Saquon's more of an enhancement to the Eagles to where CMC legit,
For sure. You're absolutely right. But I will just say from a numbers standpoint,
Yeah, it's the same shit.
Saquon blows that season out of the water from CMC last year. Just from a pure numbers standpoint. But from the meaningfulness of
the team.
Yeah.
But
that's
like
a good point.
that Ravens team last year was so dog shit. Like realistically. And they looked like the best team in football. But if you like this Ravens team this year would completely trounce that Ravens team last year. With Patrick Queen, with Geno Stone. I 100% believe that